The FIFA 23 market is crashing hard, specifically lots of different gold cards. If we take a look at the market, we can see crazy low prices. For example, Erling Haaland, we can see is going for almost around 100,000 coins, whereas literally Friday morning, you could have seen this guy at, I believe, I've got a post for this, but at around 180k. So that's just crazy. There is maybe going to be a little bit of a recovery. Now we're gonna talk about exactly what is the causes of this and also what is going to be happening. Is this going to be recovering? Now, first of all, just straight away to say, is this going to be recovering? I think Haaland had a low point of, I believe, around 105,000 coins. Yes, in the next hour or two, some people are going to think it's too cheap and he might go up to, let's say, 120k. But then, in my opinion, I think this is quite a bad, serious market crash. I do think from that 120k, he's gonna find his way back down, and people are gonna pretty much start selling again, and he's gonna go down maybe to a new all-time low, potentially 95k. Now that is the worst case scenario. In my opinion, that is probably most likely what's going to be happening. I hope that doesn't happen. But as you can see here, I've got 1.2 million coins. I'm almost liquid. But in my opinion, I'm not going to be buying any of these cards. If I thought it was profitable to buy these cards and sell them, let's say, sometime tomorrow, I would obviously do that in hope of making a profit, but I don't think I want to get involved in any of these cards. Now, the main reason I don't want to get involved in any of these cards, which is actually one of the reasons why this market is going down, is because people aren't needing these gold cards as much as they did before. So for example, maybe Vinicius Jr. was an amazing card that lots of people wanted to play with in for Champions. Now there's just so many different SBCs. You've got Chiesa. Chiesa's not directly a comparison to Vinicius, but you guys get the point. There's so many different special cards, not only SBCs, but even on the market, and they're not too expensive. Road to the knockouts, informs, different promos. So people are pretty much not needing these gold cards as much as they did in the past. So the demand for gold cards is going down. That is one of the reasons. Another reason is also we do have this new special pack that did come out today. I personally didn't go ahead and open it on stream. A lot of people were saying to open it, but I didn't end up actually falling into the pressure. I went ahead and saved my coins, and it's around £12, so I didn't want to waste my money on this, on the FIFA points, giving EA money unnecessarily. But this pack is tradable, so some people said maybe that's a mistake because usually it's untradeable, whatever, right? But this was a tradable pack, so this obviously had supply onto the market, and EA did sort of like 3 guaranteed to be 84 or higher. So of course that is a little bit special. Maybe that was good, packing some good things for some people, and that is why it did cause supply onto the market. Now, if we actually take a look back over here, obviously we've got loads of gold cards going down, but it's not only gold cards. There's also lots of different specials. But if you see sort of the significance of this, like you can see, look at this. So October 28th, that's Friday, 11 a.m. Ousmane Dembele was 70k, and now he's almost halved in value. That's just absolutely insane. This crash, I think, was going to be, it was coming. I don't think people were ready for it, but it's definitely come, and it's kind of crazy. Yeah, people are moving on from gold cards, in my opinion. Now, another reason I think that could potentially be scaring people is World Cup mode is pretty much confirmed. It's sort of been leaked. Not by Foot Sheriff, but by someone else. It's been leaked to be coming on November 9th. So this is pretty much going to be a huge thing. We don't know whether or not this is going to be a separate mode. If it is going to be a separate mode, are you going to be able to sort of like buy a pack? I believe what it was last year, not last year, but four years ago, it was you buy a pack in normal FIFA Ultimate Team, and then you get that pack in the other Ultimate Team as well. So people are basically wasting their coins in this Ultimate Team to basically improve the Ultimate Team, the separate World Cup one. If EA is going to do that again, how's it going to affect the market? Or even if it's actually not a separate ultimate team, again, how is that going to affect the market? So that's something people are very, very afraid of. So I think that they should definitely be right to be afraid of that, because we've got so many card designs added. We literally don't know what EA Sports is going to be bringing. So for example, with this Pedri, there's so many different card designs, so much content to be released. EA's are really going to be making the most out of the World Cup. So that is definitely something I'd be afraid of as well. And I would pretty much just say, if you guys do have gold cards now, so say you have like an Ousmane Dembele you bought for 70k and now he's literally like 40k. One of the things you could do is literally just try and just keep the card and just accept that you're going to have him pretty much untradeable now. Just look at him as an untradeable card. That is something you can do. That is something I've done in the past. And if you look at it in the sense you're still going to use Ousmane Dembele for this FUT Champions, the next couple FUT Champions, the next few, you should be able to make your coins back from Rivals, FUT Champions. I know it may seem bad if you've got them in your team and they've gone down a lot in value, but this is simply what happens. There's nothing really you can do about it except try and play Division Rivals, try and play FUT Champions to make your coins back. If you had invested in these cards and they've gone down sort of as a trader, that is more so of a problem, because you can't really play with, if you've got 10 Haalands on your transfer list, you can't play with all of them and try and make your coins back. It doesn't work like that. So if you do have some of these cards and they have gone down so much in coins, sorry, but there's not really much you can do. I think selling them now isn't really going to help the situation too much. They've already gone down the most of the price. And again, if you're looking at this from the outside, wondering should you get involved, I think it's this sort of state of the market where I'm personally not going to get involved. But there might be some opportunities to flip, but I think it's quite risky. For example, this Mane, it shows, was at 70k and now he's risen to 77. So that could have been an opportunity to make some coins. But again, I don't know if it's worth the risk, because a lot of these cards are just going down, down, down. And there's not really any positive signs for these guys. But the market usually goes up on Monday, so I don't know if we're going to have a horrible Sunday where the market's just going to be sort of staying the same on these cards, or also going down a little bit lower, and then maybe Monday is going to be the end of this and the market finally recovers a little bit. I'm not too sure, but definitely not. Ousmane Dembele is never going to 70k, never going back up to 70k in my opinion, which is quite a sad thing. But also, not only cards that are in packs, but also out of pack cards, I do believe have been going down a lot. So for example, Road to the Knockout cards, if you want to invest, those would probably be the ones that I'd have my eyes on. Odegaard has dropped a lot, Lamar's dropped a lot. I think most of these have dropped quite a lot, but I would be a little bit careful with the World Cup mode that is coming. So I think I'm just going to be holding off for now and just watching, seeing how it unfolds. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Are you affected by this market crash? You probably are, and what your thoughts on it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.